Foods imported into the U.S. must comply with the same regulations that apply to domestic products. When they don't, they will be refused entry and the exporting entity placed on import alert. In March 2023, there were more than 2,000 active import alerts from 170 countries. I'm your TAG Talks host, Lisa Lupo, and today I'm talking with TAG Director of Food Safety, Ranjeet Klair, about import alerts, DWPEs, and how an entity can clear its name once it is red listed. Good afternoon, Ranjeet.
Hi, good afternoon, Lisa. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's always nice to talk with you.
Same here.
So we're going to talk about the import alert. So what does it mean for a product or company to be placed on an import alert red list that is subject to detention without physical examination, or DWPE?
Yeah, it's a very relevant question, and many of the exporters from other countries ask this question. And Lisa, we will try to answer most of the questions in a simple manner, so it can help the exporters for the food exporting to United States. So basically, when an FDA found any evidence that there is an imported product that appears to be in a violation of regulation due to any reasons, food safety or pesticides, chemical residue, the agency recommends that the product or the company in some cases can be placed on import alert. And if the recommendation is deemed valid, the product or the company is placed on import alert, which is called red list. And this results into DWPE, which is detention without physical examination, for all future shipments until the import alert is resolved. So each import alert relates to a specific type of violation. It is corresponding to a certain section of the regulation. And for example, pesticides in the product or salmonella pathogen found in the product. And when a company is on import alert, they're still allowed to submit the product for entry into the United States, but each shipment will be held at the port of entry and will not be allowed to enter the commerce until product is tested by an approved lab. And once the testing is done, the results are acceptable, it's sent to FDA, and FDA further reviews the results. If FDA accepts the results and the product is identified as compliant, and then it will be allowed to enter the US. And the entire cost of testing, holding, storage is borne by the company who's trying to import the product into the United States. And for each shipment, the process can take a long time. It can take many weeks. So it's a complex and costly process if any company is subject to import alert, Lisa.
Okay. So if I am placed on import alert, my product or my company, how do I get off?
Yeah, this is a very good question again, because once the product is or company is on import alert, it is a lengthy process to pass through in order to get back onto the green list. So in simple terms, getting off from import alerts can require some certain conditions which has caused the violation, and a company to submit a petition. And the petition will help remove the import alert by providing sufficient evidence to FDA, given the confidence that future entries will be regulatory compliant. Unfortunately, process to do so is not quite simple as it sounds. While FDA provides general requirements for removal, the evidence required by FDA will differ depending on the nature of the violation, the way corrective actions or root cause analysis is happening at the exporter's end, and also the reason for the DWPE. So the evidence required in the petition will likely include the best requirement is the root cause analysis to determine the source of violation, and a description of corrective action and preventive action, what are put in place to prevent violations from occurring in future. So this is it's a lengthy process, and it takes quite a bit of work at the exporter's level to conduct an effective root cause analysis. implement corrective action, verify the corrective action, and then address the concern in a documented manner. And then recommendations are submitted in the form of petition to FDA. So yeah, it's a kind of a bit of process, and it takes lots of intelligence, experience, and knowledge and time to resolve.
Okay, so I have to send 5 shipments that are, not out of compliance and submit a petition. And once I do all that, I'm good, right?
Yeah, so 5 consecutive shipments. So basically, not only like we are looking for the corrective actions, but also 5 consecutive shipments after the corrective actions are implemented and tested, proven effective. And the testing is done by approved accredited lab, approved by FDA. And in such case, if FDA sees everything together, or sometimes it can come one after the other, like root cause corrective action can come before, and 5 consecutive shipments can follow. So it can be all of those to come together, and then FDA can make a decision to remove the company or the product from the import alert.
Okay. So it does really sound pretty complex. So is this something that TAG can help with?
Definitely, this is what we have a very great success in helping so many clients from overseas coming to United States with the food products. And TAG can help, certainly help. The strength of TAG in this support system is that we are well aware of what FDA is looking for in terms of root cause analysis, corrective actions, and verifications. So basically, the FDA is looking for an assurance that your future shipments are coming compliant with a strong, solid food safety management system behind, so the same problem will not reoccur. So TAG is trained to do support the exporters to actually not only identify what is the root cause, and also not only that, but also putting the corrective actions which will work, and effectiveness check of corrective actions, so that the company does not come back to the same situation again. So we do so many supports in terms of gap assessments, the on the ground work, some on sites, some retainer work after that. So we want the exporters to be successfully stayed in the green list, and they are proactive enough to address any food safety risks. And also we do trainings for ongoing and the new exporters and all.
So thank you, Ranjeet, for all your insights on import alerts and how to get one's product green listed once it's had issues, and for explaining as well how TAG can help. And thank you to our viewers for joining TAG's talk on current and impactful industry trends and events. To stay tuned to all things food safety and public health, click subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of new videos from TAG. And then click Insights to subscribe to our weekly articles. Thank you again, Ranjeet.
Thank you.